Hey everyone, welcome to Bald Guy Money. I did a video last week about how much silver you need to reach millionaire status, and the purpose of that video was to show you all just how scarce, so what a limited resource silver is compared to the most liquid form of money, the kind of money we use on a daily basis, which is called M1 money. And now I'm back and we're going to do the same exercise for gold and discuss what that means for all of you stackers out there. But just before I get into that, I have some really good news I want to share with you all because I have been carefully tracking the statistics of this channel, and I can tell you that we are reaching a wider audience. And it's really thanks to all of you who are clicking the like button, leaving comments, and as a result, you can see here that this message of sound money, hedging against the corrupt fiat monetary system, is now reaching more women than ever. And I welcome you all because the best financial education I ever got was from my grandmother. This is a picture of what she looked like right here, and she always told me four things. It started with work hard, buy land, buy gold, and spend less than you make. So let's check out a part of that message that I got from her and talk about how much gold you need to achieve millionaire status. Starting with how much gold there is per millionaire on the planet. And this is going to get you excited right from the start because I've updated the data we're using to include gold jewelry now, which was something you as viewers asked for in the top 1% of gold owners video. Meaning we'll still be looking at the approximately 1.5 billion ounces of gold bullion, as well as adding an additional number to the range that accounts for the approximately 2 billion ounces of gold that people around the world hold in jewelry, bumping that total amount of gold in private hands up to 3.5 billion troy ounces. And when we break these amounts down per millionaire on the planet, I think this perfectly shows how undervalued an asset like gold still is, despite the run-up in price that we've seen as of late, because per millionaire on this planet, there is only 27 ounces of gold bullion, so in coin and bar form. And that's a little less than half the amount it was for silver bullion, which, if you remember, came in at a paltry 71 ounces per millionaire. Now, if we include gold jewelry in there, that still only leaves 63 ounces of gold per millionaire, which shows us what a scarce monetary asset gold really is, especially considering the fact that gold owners and stackers are in direct competition to buy gold with central banks. But as you all know from the silver video I did, or at least for those of you who watched that video, this is not how we are determining the answer to the question of how much gold is equal to $1 million. Because as in the silver video, we are comparing the total supply of gold directly to the total supply of M1 money, which will give us a clear indication of how scarce gold is compared to the money that we have in our pockets, in our bank accounts, and, well, for some of us, under our mattresses. And what doing that comparison shows us is this. Looking strictly at bullion, just like we did in the silver video, you would need to have 25 ounces of gold to achieve millionaire level holdings. And at a price of about $2,035 per ounce, including a reasonable premium in there, that means you can achieve that with a little less than $51,000 today. And when we include jewelry in the mix, that number goes up to 59 ounces, which, if we wanted to buy that much today at bullion price, would cost us around $120,000. But what's important to keep in mind here is that jewelry comes with a much higher premium than bullion. So keep that in mind when trying to decide between the two. Bullion definitely gives you more bang for your buck. Now, having looked at those numbers, there are a couple important factors that I want to get across in this video, especially to those of you who are struggling to justify buying gold over silver. And here are the points. And these points are designed to help you understand the fundamental differences between investing in gold and investing in silver. And the first one is that central banks recognize a clear difference between gold and silver, and so should you. They hold gold in reserve, whereas silver is not held in reserve. Moreover, gold has been used to transfer wealth between nations for thousands of years and is still used in that way today, whereas silver is not used that way. The third point is that the elite also recognize a significant difference in the value of gold and silver, a recognition that goes back to before the Roman times, which keeps demand for gold as a store of wealth high. And you can let me know in the comments whether or not you agree with those first 3 points, but whether you agree or not, it is a fact that this is how the majority of people around the world see gold and why it is treated differently to silver. That said, silver is a major part of the digital and green revolution, and that's point 4. And whether you want solar panels on your house or not, another fact is that demand for silver is growing in a serious way, driven by the need for it in electronics and the production of green energy. And because silver is much more scarce than the current spot prices suggest, and you've seen that in the last 2 videos, the silver millionaire breakdown versus the gold millionaire breakdown, I think a very logical conclusion that anybody who is stacking metals can come to is that, and what I see is, a big upside for silver coming in the future. And this is why I have been saying for years now that the price of silver, when its moment comes, has the potential to grow in percentage terms much quicker than the price of gold. And it's why I still stack more silver in weight terms versus gold at an approximately 30 to 40 ounce of silver to 1 ounce of gold ratio. Now's your chance to tell me how you see it. Which one of these 2 metals do you prefer and why? Are you all in on just one metal? Let me know, please, in the comments, because my 2 cents on it is this. No matter how you see it, I certainly hope these last 2 videos have not only shown you how scarce these 2 monetary assets are versus the total money supply, but have also opened your eyes to some strong reasons on why I think it's important to have both gold and silver in your stack. There will be no viewer question in this video. I am very sorry, but I am on a tight schedule today. I do hope you enjoyed this video though. Please remember to leave a like if you did. And until the next time, everyone, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I will likely see you this weekend, but until then, goodbye.